Do you want to live your best life? Most people think that they need to do more and more in order to live a great life. But the opposite is true. You need less toxic things in your life. Marcus Aurelius once said our life is what out thoughts make it. This quote of his lays the foundation for this video, where we'll show you 11 vital things you need to quietly cut out of your life by understanding and controlling our inner landscape. As Aurelius suggests, we can transform ourselves. This is not just a passive viewing experience. It's an interactive experience, and we invite you to actively participate, sharing your perspectives on each topic we discuss. Stay with us. Let's begin. Lesson number 1. Dealing with people who hurt you. Let's start with a tough one. Holding on to relationships or interactions that consistently bring negativity into your life only hinders your personal growth. It's crucial to set boundaries and distance yourself from toxic individuals, even if it means letting go of long-standing connections. Being able to put your past abuse into perspective doesn't mean you will be immune from being hurt in the present. If you are around people for very long, you will end up hurt by someone. Your past patterns of dealing with being hurt are not those you want to continue. We all keep score after we've been hurt. The injustice gap is an ongoing subjective tally of how much perceived injustice is attached to each hurt or offense. By realizing that forgiveness does not have to do all of the heavy lifting needed to deal with large injustice gaps, people's flexibility is increased. We can mix many actions to reduce their sense of injustice to where it is manageable by forgiving. Here are some options. One way to reduce a large perceived injustice gap is to see justice done. Sometimes, that is as simple as seeing bullies get their just desserts. Like the guy who ran me off the road on my bike one morning and got a ticket for speeding within 1 mile of his disrespectful, aggressive driving. I didn't hold a grudge. He got what he deserved. Remember, you are in charge of your attitude and response. You can get over it and go on. If the hurt was unintentional, ask yourself, why am I magnifying it by holding on to it? If the hurt was intentional and forgiven, ask yourself, if the person has asked for my forgiveness and moved on, why am I still stuck in the pain? If the hurt was intentional and unforgiven, tell yourself, I choose to forgive the pain the person caused me so I can move past it. Then reassert yourself and determine to be happy. That's a choice you should reserve for yourself. Lesson number 2. The way we handle relationships. Have you ever stopped to reflect on how you're navigating your relationships? Are you communicating effectively? Are you setting healthy boundaries? It's time to eliminate patterns that hinder your ability to form meaningful connections. Communication is the cornerstone of any healthy relationship, yet too often, we find ourselves stumbling over our words or failing to express our true feelings. Take a moment to reflect on how you communicate with those around you. Are you truly listening? Are you expressing yourself authentically? Remember, communication is a two-way street. It's not just about speaking, but also about listening with an open heart and mind. Take the time to truly connect with others and watch as your relationships flourish. Boundaries are essential for maintaining healthy relationships. They define where you end and others begin, ensuring that your needs are respected and honored. Take a moment to reflect on your boundaries. We all have patterns that influence the way we navigate relationships. Some serve us well, while others hold us back. Take a moment to reflect on the patterns in your own life. At the end of the day, relationships are about connection. Genuine, meaningful connection. Take a moment to reflect on the relationships in your life. Nurture those connections that lift you up and support your growth. Surround yourself with people who celebrate your victories, comfort you in your struggles, and inspire you to be the best version of yourself. Lesson number 3. Displaced anger. The harmful impact. Often, we unleash our frustrations on innocent bystanders due to unresolved issues. Displaced anger can manifest in various ways, from snapping at loved ones to venting frustrations on innocent bystanders. It's important to recognize the signs and understand the underlying emotions driving this behavior. Take a moment to reflect on times when you may have displaced your anger onto others. By acknowledging this pattern, you can begin to take proactive steps towards healthier emotional expression. Unresolved issues lie at the heart of displaced anger, whether it's past traumas, unmet needs, or unaddressed emotions. These underlying factors fuel our reactions and perpetuate the cycle of anger displacement. It's essential to dig deep and identify the root cause of your anger. By understanding why you feel the way you do, you can begin to heal and break free from the grip of displaced anger. It's essential to dig deep and identify the root cause of your anger. By understanding why you feel the way you do, you can begin to heal and break free from the grip of displaced anger. Explore activities that bring you peace and release, whether it's going for a run, painting, or simply taking deep breaths to center yourself. By channeling your emotions in a positive direction, you empower yourself to break free from the cycle of anger displacement. Taking action is the final step towards overcoming displaced anger. Whether it's seeking therapy, practicing mindfulness, or prioritizing self-care, it's essential to actively work towards healing and growth. Make a commitment to yourself to address the root causes of your anger and embrace healthier ways of coping. Remember, you have the power to break free from destructive patterns and create a life filled with peace and authenticity. Lesson number 4. Avoid comparing yourself to others. Comparison is the thief of joy. Each person's journey is unique, and comparing your progress to others only breeds discontentment. Focus on your own growth and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Comparison is a natural human tendency, but it often leads to feelings of inadequacy and discontentment. When we constantly measure ourselves against others, we overlook our own strengths and accomplishments. Take a moment to reflect on how comparison has impacted your life. Recognize the ways in which it has robbed you of joy and hindered your personal growth. Each person's journey is unique, shaped by their experiences, talents, and circumstances. Embracing your uniqueness allows you to appreciate your own journey and value your contributions to the world. Instead of striving to be like someone else, focus on cultivating your own strengths and pursuing your passions. Remember, the world needs your unique perspective and talents. Gratitude is a powerful antidote to comparison. By cultivating gratitude for what you have and what you've achieved, you shift your focus from what you lack to what you have to be thankful for. Take time each day to reflect on your blessings and celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem. Gratitude opens the door to joy and fulfillment. Setting realistic goals is essential for personal growth. Instead of comparing yourself to others' achievements, focus on setting goals that are meaningful to you and align with your values. Break down your goals into manageable steps and celebrate each milestone along the way. Remember, progress is progress, no matter how small. Lesson number 5. Mindless use of social media. Social media can be a powerful tool for connection, but it's all too easy to fall into the trap of mindless scrolling. Set boundaries around your social media usage to prevent it from consuming valuable time and energy better spent elsewhere. Social media has become an integral part of our daily lives, offering a platform for connection, entertainment, and self-expression. However, the addictive nature of social media can lead to excessive use and negative effects on our mental well-being. Take a moment to reflect on your own social media habits. How much time do you spend scrolling each day? Are you using social media mindfully, or has it become a mindless habit? Setting boundaries around our social media usage is essential for maintaining a healthy balance in our lives. Whether it's limiting screen time, designating specific times for checking social media, or unfollowing accounts that don't serve us, establishing boundaries empowers us to take control of our digital habits. Take a moment to consider what boundaries would best serve you in your relationship with social media. Remember, Boundaries are not restrictions. They're safeguards that protect our time and energy. Mindful consumption is the key to using social media in a healthy and intentional way. By approaching social media with awareness and purpose, we can prevent it from becoming a mindless distraction and instead use it as a tool for connection and inspiration. Next time you find yourself reaching for your phone, take a moment to pause and check in with yourself. Ask yourself why you're using social media and whether it aligns with your intentions and values. Finding balance between our online and offline lives is crucial for our overall well-being. While social media can enrich our lives in many ways, it's important to make time for offline activities and connections that nourish our souls and replenish our energy. Take time each day to disconnect from screens and engage in activities that bring you joy and fulfillment. Whether it's spending time with loved ones, enjoying nature, or pursuing hobbies, finding offline balance is essential for living a fulfilling life. Lesson number 6. External validation. Relying on others' approval for your self-worth is a recipe for unhappiness. Shift your focus inward and cultivate self-validation. Know your own worth and let that guide your actions and decisions. External validation can feel like a quick fix for our insecurities, but it's ultimately a hollow pursuit. Relying on others' approval for our self-worth sets us up for disappointment and leaves us constantly seeking validation from external sources. Cultivating self-validation begins with recognizing our own worth and embracing our unique qualities and talents. Instead of seeking validation from others, we can turn inward and acknowledge our own accomplishments and strengths. Take time each day to practice self-care and self-love. Celebrate your achievements, no matter how small they may seem, and remind yourself of your inherent worth. Setting boundaries is essential for protecting our self-worth and preventing others from dictating our value. By asserting ourselves and setting boundaries, we communicate to others that our worth is not dependent on their approval. Reflect on areas of your life where you may need to set boundaries to protect your self-worth. Remember, it's okay to say no and prioritize your own well-being. Embracing authenticity is the cornerstone of self-validation. When we embrace who we truly are and live in alignment with our values, we no longer seek validation from others because we know our worth comes from within. Celebrate your uniqueness and embrace your authentic self. Remember, you are worthy of love and acceptance just as you are. Lesson number 7. Psychology behind perfectionism. Perfectionism can paralyze us, preventing progress and fostering anxiety. Embrace imperfection and view mistakes as opportunities for growth. Strive for excellence, but not at the cost of your mental well-being. Perfectionism is a double-edged sword. While it can drive us to strive for excellence, it can also paralyze us with fear of failure and criticism. The relentless pursuit of perfection can lead to anxiety, burnout, and diminished self-worth. Reflect on times when perfectionism has held you back or caused you distress. Recognize the toll it can take on your mental well-being. Imperfection is essential for growth and resilience. Instead of viewing mistakes as failures, see them as opportunities for learning and growth. Accepting ourselves and our imperfections allows us to move forward with courage and self-compassion. There's nothing wrong with striving for excellence, but it's important to do so with a healthy mindset. Set high standards for yourself, but also recognize when to step back and prioritize your well-being. Strive for excellence, not perfection. Remember, progress is more important than perfection. Self-compassion is key to overcoming perfectionism. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer to a friend. Acknowledge your efforts and celebrate your progress, no matter how small. Practice self-compassion daily. Remind yourself that you are worthy of love and acceptance, regardless of your achievements. If you've made it this far, I ask that you leave a comment to show that you're truly seeking change. Go ahead, leave a like, and subscribe for more content like this. let's continue our journey. Lesson number 8. Waiting for the perfect moment. Spoiler alert, there's never a perfect moment. Don't wait for conditions to be just right before pursuing your goals and dreams. Take action now, even if it means stepping out of your comfort zone. The myth of the perfect moment is a seductive trap that keeps us stuck in a cycle of procrastination and missed opportunities. We convince ourselves that we'll take action once everything falls into place. But in reality, that moment may never come. There are times when you've put off pursuing your goals because conditions weren't just right. Recognize how this mindset may have held you back from reaching your full potential. Imperfect action is the antidote to waiting for the perfect moment. Instead of waiting for conditions to be ideal, take action now, even if it means stepping out of your comfort zone. Challenge yourself to take one small step towards your goals today, regardless of how uncertain or uncomfortable it may feel. Remember, progress is made through action, not perfection. Fear and doubt often hold us back from taking action. We worry about failure, rejection, or not being good enough. But the truth is, growth lies on the other side of fear. Acknowledge your fears and doubts, but don't let them dictate your actions. Challenge yourself to step outside your comfort zone and embrace the discomfort as a sign of growth. Opportunities are everywhere, but it's up to us to seize them. Don't wait for the perfect moment to come knocking on your door. Create your own opportunities and take bold action towards your dreams. Seize the day and make the most of every opportunity that comes your way. Remember, the only moment we have is now. Lesson number 9. Shutting down toxic talk. Your inner dialogue has a profound impact on your mindset and self-esteem. Challenge negative self-talk and replace it with empowering affirmations. Surround yourself with positivity, both internally and externally. How often do you catch yourself engaging in negative self-talk? It's time to challenge those toxic thoughts and replace them with empowering affirmations. Let's learn how to shut down toxic talk and surround ourselves with positivity. Toxic talk is the inner dialogue that undermines our confidence, self-esteem, and overall well-being. It's the voice that tells us we're not good enough, smart enough, or worthy of success. Reflect on the negative self-talk patterns you've noticed in yourself. Recognize how they impact your mindset and behavior. Challenging negative self-talk is the first step towards cultivating a positive mindset. When you catch yourself engaging in toxic talk, challenge those thoughts with evidence to the contrary and replace them with empowering affirmations. Surrounding yourself with positivity is essential for shutting down toxic talk. Seek out sources of inspiration, whether it's uplifting quotes, supportive friends, or engaging in activities that bring you joy. Create a positive environment, both internally and externally. Choose to focus on the good in yourself and the world around you. Self-compassion is key to shutting down toxic talk. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer to a friend. Remember, you are human, and it's okay to make mistakes. Be gentle with yourself, especially in moments of struggle or self-doubt. Lesson number 10. Unnecessary goals. Not all goals are created equal. Evaluate whether your current goals align with your values and aspirations. Let go of goals that no longer resonate with you and focus your energy on pursuits that truly matter. It's time to evaluate whether your current goals align with your values and aspirations. Identifying unnecessary goals begins with honest introspection. Take a step back and reflect on your current goals. Are they still aligned with your values and aspirations, or have they become outdated or irrelevant? Take a moment to review your goals and consider whether they still serve a meaningful purpose in your life. Let go of goals that no longer resonate with you. Letting go of unnecessary goals can be a freeing experience. Release yourself from the pressure of pursuing goals that no longer align with your values or bring you joy. Embrace the liberation that comes with letting go. Give yourself permission to prioritize your well-being and happiness. It's okay to change course and pursue new goals that better reflect who you are and what you want out of life. Focusing on what matters requires clarity and intention. Redirect your energy towards pursuits that align with your values and aspirations. Whether it's personal growth, meaningful relationships, or contributing to a cause you believe in, prioritize what truly matters to you. Set new goals that ignite your passion and inspire you to take action. Remember, your time and energy are valuable. Invest them wisely in pursuits that bring you fulfillment and joy. Embracing flexibility is essential for navigating the ever-changing landscape of life. As you grow and evolve, so too may your goals. Be open to adjusting your goals along the way and embracing new opportunities that come your way. Remember, it's not about achieving every goal you set, but rather about the journey of growth and self-discovery. Embrace the process and trust in your ability to adapt and thrive. Lesson number 11. Spreading negative opinions about others. Gossip has a powerful ripple effect, spreading negativity and discord wherever it goes. What may seem like harmless chatter can have damaging consequences for relationships and communities. Reflect on times when you've participated in gossip or spread negative opinions about others. Consider the impact it had on those involved and the overall atmosphere. Understanding the motivations behind gossip can help us break free from its grip. Often, gossip stems from feelings of insecurity, jealousy, or the need for validation. Take a moment to reflect on your own motivations when engaging in gossip. Are you seeking validation or trying to elevate your own status at the expense of others? Cultivating empathy and compassion is key to combating gossip and negativity. Instead of tearing others down, choose to lift them up with kindness and understanding. Put yourself in the shoes of others and consider how your words and actions may impact them. Choose to be a force for positivity in the lives of those around you. Fostering a culture of positivity begins with each and every one of us. Choose to engage in uplifting conversations and spread kindness wherever you go. Challenge yourself to be a beacon of positivity in a world that often feels overwhelmed by negativity. Together, we can create a brighter, more compassionate world. And there you have it. 11 things you should quietly eliminate from your life to create space for growth, happiness, and fulfillment. Remember, change won't happen overnight, but every small step forward brings you closer to the life you envision. Thank you for watching, and until next time, keep striving for your best self.